So then we get the main event, dude. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal title, which is now just called it's the WWE title now. Triple H confirmed it. Cody confirmed it. Well, we're jumping the gun, but Cody wins it, and it is the now just called the undisputed WWE Championship. People are saying this is the greatest WrestleMania. That people are saying overall WrestleMania 40 is one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. People are saying night 2 is the greatest probably night of WrestleMania of all time. And this is quite possibly one of the, if not the greatest pro wrestling matches and WrestleMania main events of all time. Right? Like, wouldn't you agree? This is probably...
I 100% agree. I just man, this match showed you why Roman's the GOAT. You know?
Right, and dude, look at his physique. Look at his physique. He didn't phone it in. He came in more jacked than he's ever been for this Mania, knowing he's dropping that title.
See, I heard people say that The Rock's overshadowing him, and I don't agree with it, man. I just think they're different. Yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, okay, thank you.
It's just multi-layered storytelling. It's gonna story's gonna be told that
you get it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Roman versus Rock eventually. Like Roman accidentally speared Rock at night 1. Like,
there it is.
We know what it's building to. Roman, the Rock's gonna be disappointed. Like he even we'll talk about the Raw after Mania in a second. We'll breeze through that, but yeah, man. Yeah, so this match here, Roman versus Cody, it starts off, it's just like a straight up one-on-one match. Roman looks like a million. Cody comes out wearing like a Triple H skull mask, like in homage to Triple H, sort of. Did you see that? And then Brandy's next to him. When she comes out and gets shown on screen, the fucking crowd erupts, dude. So good for Brandy. Good. Yeah, man. And
man. Especially do you know what Cody was talking about in that Ariel interview when he was talking about his wife being disrespected or whatever?
Just by just the way people turned on her in AEW and stuff and used her as like the scapegoat for like people shat all over Brandy, you know? The AEW fans are still doing it. They're like, from what I remember, she was got a multi-million job and was in shitty angles and then they make all these excuses for why Cody. Oh, but Cody and his Codyverse wasn't. No, you fucking marks. Cody was trying to do what he's doing in WWE now, and but then what you guys did was rejected it. So then he started going, okay, well then let me do Mark shit, and so he started flying through fucking fire,
himself on fire.
And then you all rejected him. And then you kept rejecting him, saying he's doing Cody versus Mark. So, like, fuck you guys. You know, you're the fickle fucking marks. Those people, how many of those people still even watch AEW? With the numbers AEW do. Like, fuck you guys, man. Like, that's such goofy shit. But yeah, this is the main event 2 years in a row, and it felt bigger than ever. And it's Bloodline rules, but they just sort of fight in the ring. They brawl outside. There's suplexes outside. There's big spots. There's Cody cutters. There's spears. There's kickouts of shit. You know what I mean? We're getting all this stuff. Blah, 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 man. The match is just solid as it is without any of the schmoz. But what's about to happen is Cody's hits one crossroads, picks Roman up, is about to go for a second, and then Jimmy Uso super kicks him. Super kick. Boom. The crowd fucking boos. Roman hits a spear or a Superman punch, pardon me.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
Cody, 1, 2, shoulder up. Crowd can't believe it. We're all going, oh shit, just more of the same old Bloodline. Boom. The crowd starts going, yeet, they know. Jey Uso comes out. Fucking Jimmy meets him halfway. They're brawling on the stage. Jay spears Jimmy off the stage through 2 tables. Holy shit, the crowd's going crazy. Then we see like a spear on Cody. Oh no. Cody kicks out. Oh my God. And then fucking the match continues. People can't believe we're seeing Cody cutters, the craziness, tables, all this shit. And then and a great spot at the beginning of the match too was like Cody brought out a table. The crowd's like, yeah. And then Roman goes out there, grabs the table, throws it back under the ring, and is like, nah, you know?
Yeah.
Great heat, man. That was earlier on, but then Cody gets Roman in a crossroads, 1 crossroads, 2 crossroads, picks him up for the 3rd, and then Solo fucking spikes him out of nowhere. Cody goes down, kicks out of the spike. Crowd can't believe
that was nuts, bro.
So then they grab Cody, they hit him with a spike and a spear, and I genuinely right there, I was like, this could be the end of the match.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He kicks out of the spike spear combo.
It was a smidge AEW, man.
It was a little too much, but like they're really trying to drive home like, no, like Roman's walking out champ again, guys. Sorry. And Roman Reigns too, before WrestleMania, he just announced his Air Jordan deal. Like Roman Reigns has a deal with Nike and Air Jordan. Like that's
I need to get those fucking kicks, dog.
Yeah, dude. Look at the fucking.
I got the Rock's kicks.
Look at the level he's on. You know what I mean? And so you got the Rock's kicks, those fucking UFC ones, the Brahma
the Under Armour ones.
Yeah, that's the official shoe of the UFC, bud.
Oh, I got a couple pairs.
Yeah, the Rock's Under Armour shoes are the official shoes of the UFC. That's hilarious. So,
just Marks. We're really big Marks. That's what we're saying.
So, sorry guys, I'm getting hydrated here. Red Bull. Soda water, Red Bull.
Oh, you mean a Prime?
Actually, I mean a C4, the official energy drink of WWE now, moving forward. Anyways,
goddamn right.
So,
shout out to Fanatics.
So, Solo hits the spike spear combo. Cody kicks out. Solo starts freaking out. Who music hits? Bam, bam. Fucking crowd erupts. Whoa! Crowd fucking erupts. Who comes out? John Cena, dude. Hits the ring. The man that Solo beat. The man that Solo spiked 50 fucking times.
Yeah, 200 times.
To save Cody, bro. Even just talking about it right now. Goosebumps. I'm a little kid just talking about it right now. I'm getting emotional.
I know, you're so geek, dude.
Bro, fucking Cena hits the ring. All business, too. He doesn't fuck around. He just comes out, throws his shit in the crowd, gets in there, starts just whooping Solo's ass, throws him to the outside, clears the table, F you, gets in the ring, F you's Roman. Attitude adjustment. Sorry, we're back in the, you know what I mean? We're back in the attitude era, whatever you want to call it. It's called an FU again, in my opinion. So he's FU and people, and he FUs Solo through the I can't remember what order. He like hits Roman with an FU Solo through the fucking table. And then he's like hyped up. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, if you smell fucking The Rock's music hits, right? And then Cena and the crowd explodes.
Hey, he sold it, man.
Shit.
He sold it so good, dude.
Bro,
he was
like, Cena, $1 million selling, and then we get The Rock comes down, whatever. Cena gets in the ring.
Whatever.
They stare each other down. The crowd is fucking, holy shit. The crowd's going insane. Excuse me. They do the old Hulk Hogan Rock WrestleMania 18 where they look at both sides of the arena, right? And then fucking Cena whips off his shirt and he's like, fuck this, let's go, it's go time. Goes to throw a punch, reversal, rock bottom. Instantly the Rock points to the ramp. Yo, get this, take that shit out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking exits that way. I'm tired of this shit. The Rock's mad. I'm popping. I'm going fucking crazy. No hope in sight. John Cena powders to the outside, lays out there. There's no hope in sight. The Mama Rhodes belt's laying there. The Rock picks it up. He's looking at fucking Cody. He's going to whip Cody. And that's when out of nowhere, bong! And the fucking lights and the whole crowd. Wah! The fucking crowd, dude, was like, when that fucking gong hit, dude, the whole crowd was like, oh shit. Like, no one saw that coming. Now, that was supposed to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, but they couldn't work it out. But the glass was supposed to shatter there, and he was supposed to come down and whatever. Now I wondered why. I kind of poked around and asked why. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I tried to ask some people like, why was there no Austin? Because they clearly teased it when The Rock busted Cody Rhodes open. But Conrad Thompson said, "Oh, he's here to sell you a Henson shaver." No, but Conrad Thompson was on 83 Weeks, and I just listened to that this morning, and he was saying that I guess The Rock and Stone Cold have like beef kind of like in their personal lives, like for real. And Thompson said that yeah, like apparently they have like a bit of a professional rivalry, like for real, even though they work together. But like Thompson said he even heard all the way back at WrestleMania 30 when they did that moment where like Austin and Rock and Hogan and everyone's in the ring. Apparently, like Austin was like, yo, if Rock doesn't, or like if I don't go out last out of these three, I ain't going out at all type shit. Like he believes he's sort of like above the Rock, sort of in that hierarchy in the wrestling world, I guess is what Conrad Thompson sort of alluded to. And I guess maybe, I don't know, but but Austin would have came out and just stunnered fucking The Rock. So I'm inclined to believe that hopefully it's just something else, like Austin was busy with something, you know. I'd like to believe it had nothing to do with that type of bullshit. But Conrad was like, I don't know, apparently like Austin and Rock kind of have like a IRL professional sort of rivalry as well. So who knows about that? But I do believe this was supposed to be Austin's thing. Like on that trailer during when Cody was bleeding, they had fucking, you know, the lights were shining on Cena and Austin, and Cena showed up. I thought Austin would show up too, but it doesn't matter. The Undertaker got that same fucking reaction, dude. And they all went crazy. Undertaker, The Rock goes to whip him. Undertaker chokeslams his ass. The lights go out. They're out of the ring. And that's when fucking at some point, I might have skipped it though, like the Shields music hit. And yeah. So I was like, holy shit, if Moxley comes out too, I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, and it wasn't that, which is
gonna die.
I would have, dude. I'd have been like, holy fuck, AEW. I would have died with AEW. You know, we would have fucking both died.
Yeah, that would have been it, right? Dude, I wish we could watch Tony like watching WrestleMania.
He was popping at everything.
He's like going for his phone.
That was the best night of his life, dude. So the Shield music hits at some point though, and then Seth comes out. Now the significance behind this is the Shield music hits. Seth comes out with a chair, and Roman just intercepts it. Yeah, I think right before the Undertaker comes out, and Roman just Superman punches him, intercepts it. Seth is laid out because he's already dead from his match earlier. And then the Undertaker shit happens, whatever. But now the Undertaker clears the ring. Yeah, it is. So Undertaker clears the ring, whatever. And then the belt's laying there, and then there's still a chair in the ring. And then Cody's getting up, Roman's getting up, and then Roman gets up first. He grabs the chair, and then Seth is like crawling his way up. Seth is like crawling, trying to get up. And Roman can either hit Cody directly with the fucking chair and probably win the match, but he sees Seth and he can't let it go. When Seth, all these years later, when Seth cracked him in the back with the chair and turned his back on the Shield, Roman couldn't let it go. So his ego got to him and he cracks Seth in the back with the chair. Cody gets a hold of Roman, or Cody cutters him, whatever, and then he hits him 1 crossroads, 2 crossroads, goes for the third, hits the third crossroads, 1, 2, 3. He finishes the fucking story.
Nuts.
Crowd erupts. Seth Rollins told Cody, "I'll be your Shield." Oh, I just get goosebumps, dude. The storytelling, bro. He was Cody's Shield. He fucking gave up everything this Mania. He was in a tag match the night before that costed him his own belt the next night because he's all hurt and beat up. And then he lays his life out, shows his loyalty, was Cody's Shield, dude. Took that chair shot for him, which allowed Cody to win and finish his fucking story. Like, just the layers of the storytelling, man. 10 years, 20 years of storytelling was like put into this match, dude. And it just, fuck, man. That's called a payoff. That's why pro wrestling.
Storytelling.
Yeah, dude. And so, And so, you know, all the baby faces hit the ring. I can't believe it. The crowd erupts. It's Cody's time. He gets the title. All the baby faces hit the ring. They hoist him up in the air. CM Punk comes down. He's holding Cody's hand up in the air. Dustin Rhodes isn't allowed in the ring. He can go, but he's not allowed in the ring. Fucking cocksucker, Tony Khan.
What's Brody Lee's son's name?
Brody Lee Jr.
What's his wrestling name?
-1.
Yeah, but -1's allowed in the ring, but not his own brother.
And so, yeah, dude. And so, just a phenomenal moment. The baby faces hoist him up. Cody Rhodes gets on the mic. He's hugging Michael Cole. They're crying. Michael Cole's going, "I love you, buddy." And then Triple H comes in. They're embracing. It's so crazy to see, like, Cody Rhodes was smashing Triple H thrones, and now he's paying homage to Triple H as he comes down the ramp.
It's nuts.
Ground, and then they're hugging. Like, Cody's the face of the company going forward. We're already seeing the marks going, "Oh, Cody's got to cut the babyface act out." Blah, 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 blah. Like, they're already doing it, man. We already called it, but it is what it is.
So here's the whole thing, man. For so long, we never had another John Cena. You know what I'm saying? And we just floated along. Not to like discredit Roman or anything, but he's not a Cena. You know what I'm saying? And we finally have another John Cena in Cody Rhodes. So,
right, man. It's just silly that already the fickle marks. But then, you have, and then there's a moment that was on X that the crowd caught of Roman. They said it looked like he was smiling when Cody beat him for the belt. So I don't know if it was that. It looked kind of like Cody was just kind of laying on his face, so it kind of knocked side of his face. But either way, Roman Reigns on his way up the ramp, all the baby faces run past him. They don't even acknowledge him, which is good storytelling. But then him and Heyman stop at the top of the ramp and they embrace. And Roman just was holding on to fucking Paul crying. And you guys, this moment doesn't happen without what Reigns just did for 4 fucking years. So acknowledge our goddamn tribal chief. The greatest of all, one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns. And so, man, just emotional. Triple H is hugging him. He goes over on his way out of the ring. He hugs Nick Khan. The pay-per-view or whatever, the PLE just kept running. They didn't care. They're just showing all the emotion and you can tell Vince McMahon's completely gone from this company, which is a good thing, honestly. And then you see him hug Nick Khan. And then afterwards we hear, the fucking watch that Dusty Rhodes pawned, his Rolex, a very unique Rolex that he pawned to send Cody Rhodes to acting school. Nick Khan and them tracked it down and fucking bought it and gifted it to Cody Rhodes after this Mania. And just the level of respect that Nick Khan also has for this fucking businessman. This is possibly, we're in the greatest era of pro wrestling, of WWE rather. I don't know about the other shit, but I don't know what they're doing on AEW and shit, but possibly ever. This might be the biggest and greatest era. Overall, night 2 was fucking nominal. Great, one of the greatest, most memorable. I rewatched the main event as soon as I had to I just re-put it back on because it was so fucking good, man. Hairline, your thoughts overall on WrestleMania Night 2 and that fucking main event? Your thoughts, anything notable, anything I might have missed?
Oh, man, it was magical. Like, that's the only word to describe it. Like, just like the Cena's reaction to The Rock coming out and how The Rock just like murdered him, and like, it was like, fuck this again. This is for sure the end, man. And then like Taker, whew. God, we both said that Cody wasn't gonna win and it wasn't gonna happen until next year, So like being Swerve's a good thing as a wrestling fan.
Absolutely, yep, absolutely,
right,
man.
it's fucking nuts, man, and it was just a magical moment.
And so, over the events, check the turnstile count. I don't know, but there was like 202,000 tickets sold over the fucking over the events over the weekend. You know, like SmackDown, Stand and Deliver, WrestleMania, all that. It was like 202,000 tickets sold. Like, oh, Wembley, bro. 72,755 people the one night. Apparently that's more than what the government said Wembley was. So I'm sorry, but this was the greatest WrestleMania probably of all time. If we have to, you know, like,
Wembley, put the tickets on sale 10 months in advance.
Yeah, and they're only at like 45, 50,000 and shit right now. Not to shit on them, but I don't know, man. I feel like they have it coming a little bit. Hairline, quickly.
Is Paul Nolan going? That's really what matters.